What's up everyone and welcome back to the channel. Yes, it's a big one. It's Nid Rold, what everyone's been asking for. How do we build him? How is he used? Where's he good? What do we do with him? Well, we're going to find out in this video. And I'm pretty confident in this build, okay? I'm pretty confident in this build. Unfortunately, I don't have the best gear available for my Nid Rold, but I think you're going to be impressed by the results, so make sure you watch the whole video. Okay, so we're going to get into it. We're going to go into his skills first and how they're used, or the way they're used. So his basic attack deals 2 stages of 80% attack damage to a single enemy, a 40% chance to inflict 1 layer of bleed for 2 turns. It does increase up to 60% chance and it's 100% attack damage. Now his first active skill, Sword Mastery, deals 185% attack damage to all enemies. The damage of this attack increases by 10% for every layer of bleed the target has, up to 50%. That's quite an increase. That's quite an increase. This does increase as well by a further 45% and the cooldown is 3. That's low. Exclusive level 1, Nid Rold additionally casts Sword Mastery 1 time after casting it. For every 1 enemy under bleed status, Nid Rold casts Sword Mastery 1 more time up to 3 times. The damage dealt by the extra Sword Mastery is halved for each following casting, so it does drop down. But it hits very hard. Okay, so his passive skill, Sharp Sword Aura, is massive. Okay, this is huge. 80% of the damage dealt by Nid Rold is considered bleed damage and will be affected by Mastery. What? But cannot land a crit. That's fine. That's fine. They can't land as a crit. Besides, Nid Rold deals 15% more bleed damage as well. The bleed damage bonus does increase, and exclusive level 2 is massive. Nid Rold additionally increases self-attack by 0.15% up to 15% for every 1% of mastery above 20% he has. So ideally we want to aim for 120% mastery, okay, because we're going to be gaining a 15% attack bonus just from having that. Now, Sword Flurry, his final active skill, deals 130% attack damage to a random enemy 5 times with a 40% chance to inflict 1 layer of bleed for 2 turns. The target may differ each time. By that meaning it could just spread out spontaneously. Like there's no one that it can designate target unless there's only 1 enemy. The damage does increase by 45% up to 175. It's a 4-turn cooldown, and exclusive level 3 increases the number of attacks to 8. Now this does hit very hard. It's not just about landing that bleed. And the chance isn't huge, but if you'll see in a moment how much damage he does. Okay, so we've kind of gone through his skills. We've spoke about his exclusives in the skills. But the biggest one here, it's got to be level, well, they're all big. They're all very big. Level 1, 2, and 3 on the exclusives are all very big increases to him. You know, forget the rate increases, you know, 20% is huge as well. And level 5, is Nid Rold worth level 5, an extra 10% on each? I mean, yeah, and an extra 100 speed. But I wouldn't say use any eyes on him over for level 4 and 5, unless you're spending a ton of money. Then, who cares, right? Okay, so these are his emblems that I've set up. If you want to go ahead and snip these, you can. But bear in mind that I have chosen health over affect it here. So depending if you don't have enough affect it, you may want to push for the next 4.5%. I've chosen for Sacred Winds, because, you know, it's nice to be able to cleanse, say, an attack down or something like that at the end of his turn, or the beginning of his turn. He's not going to be built super fast. So there's not really going to be many enemies lower than his speed. So that's why I haven't gone for this one here. Unless you had, say, some crazy gear. But the majority of us don't have that. We've gone for damage over time and direct damage dealt. Now, let me move this back. I'm going to go and have a look at the auras. So if you want to snip that, try it out. If you find a better emblem build, please do make me aware. How if I can find a screen. Okay, so we're going to have a little look at his auras. Now, the aura I use is Mastery Expert Aura. That's because he gains 24% extra mastery when self-health is above 50%. Now, he is going to be quite often above 50%, and 24% mastery is a lot. So let's have a look at what else we could use. If you're using greens, you know, you're going to want to go down the route of range hit aura, you know. This is going to be your main kind of one to go for. You could also go for brutal recovery aura to restore some health when he gets a kill, meaning he's more self-surviving, especially early on in the game. We don't want that one. Increasing direct damage, doubt could be. The thing is I'm not entirely sure that when he's dealing the direct damage, because it's considered bleed damage from his passive, how is that going to work with our auras? Is that going to be direct damage, or is it going to be damage dealt? I'm assuming it's going to be damage dealt, and that's why I haven't gone for something like Victory Rush aura. So extra recovery, we don't really need the health. Once we start going up, we just want to be dealing that damage. Mastery Surge aura can be useful, you know, 18% increase, and Mastery Surge ally on all allies, sorry, by an extra 18%, but that's after casting. That could be very useful as well. I mean, deep targeting order, possibly. I need to do more testing on that, to be honest. I wouldn't go for the Hitmaster aura, personally. The other one, that is, where is it? The turn meter increase could be a very nice one as well. You know, 45% when inflicting a kill, and he will kill. It will kill. So that could be a nice one to go for. Not with direct damage. And because of this, we don't know. I don't know. I need to... I will let you know in the comments below once I find out. Okay, I will let you know. I'll pin it to it. I'll pin it to the comment sections once I find out about this. The Shield Smash aura could be useful as well, considering it does grant you a lot more attack. But, you know, we need to make sure we have that mastery as well. So if you're at 120% mastery without the buffs, or without an aura, you could possibly go for Shield Smash aura. That would probably be a very good one. Combat Vanguard aura, potentially. But the thing is that he's missing out on bonus damage dealing it at that point. Skill Master aura, no. Or though he does take fast turns, so he quite possibly could use Skill Master aura. He quite possibly could. Advanced hit aura, again, it's attack and affect it, meaning we could be able to maybe stack in some mastery in place for this. So always, you know, depending on how your gear is, always consider options. Always consider options. And yeah, that's about it for that. And just so you know, this is only at level 1, this aura, okay? These are low stats, we've just got this mastery boost. Now, equipment. What do we do with our equipment? Well, I really suggest you go for Affect It or Accuracy. You know, these are big ones, just because this is increasing mastery and Affect It at the same time, and we really do need to push for 120% mastery. And as you can see here, it does recommend Attack, Affect It, Mastery. So you get as much of it as you can. I haven't focused much into speed other than his final artifact. I haven't focused crit rate and crit damage. It's just the sub stats on there, unfortunately. His gear can be improved. If you do want to go for speed, you're going to have nutty gear. So maybe early game speed would be okay, but Affect It is very viable, you know, increasing it by 20%. If you can't get anything like that, you could sacrifice to use a first aid set, but bear in mind you're going to have to roll big on attack rate and mastery together with this. So if you can get those sets, or if you're waiting, then why not? But accuracy seems to be my favourite so far. The mastery 10 and affect it 10. Yeah, you know, you could even use just a mastery set if you can get enough affect it. This would be a nice one as well, because it is increasing it by a base 20, which is quite large. It is quite large. Okay, so how do my stats look for what I have on this hero? Well, we have speed on this, and then attack rate, HP rate, and healing effect, which isn't huge, but it's a little bit of extra speed here, you know. I don't have anything better to go in, nothing with mastery. It's surprising, right? That's why I've been farming rum a little bit lately, to try and get a better option. Now the chest piece I have is 3 into attack rate. You know, it doesn't work out too bad considering I am over that 120% mastery cap. It did, you know, it just skipped mastery altogether. The boots have 2 into mastery, 1 into crit rate. The ring has 2 into attack rate, no mastery here or affect it, you know, so it's a shame, but no mastery again. Now, the artifact I've chosen is mastery and affect it. Ideally, we'd want attack rate on there as well. Speed as well is okay. You know, substandard speed is always good. All right, it's always good as long as you can hit the stats you're aiming for. The second artifact, we've gone for affect it, attack rate, mastery, and speed again would be a good one. The final artifact, we've gone for speed, mastery, and attack rate would have been ideal in here, but we just didn't get lucky with that, or attack rate. So, you know, there are places that we can improve on our gear. The final stats look like this: 37,000 attack, 1767 speed, 97.9% affect it, and 123% mastery. So we have our Nid Rold. Oh, this number keeps popping up as well. I'm seeing this everywhere in a minute. We have our Nid Rold. Let's test him out. Let's see what he can do. Let me collect these. Go into campaign. Campaign test has to be a fun one, okay? You know, it has to be a fun one. Now, we can do this one of 2 ways. We can either go for Catherine and Nid Rold alone, or we can throw Hoff in there for a bit of fun. We can throw in Hoff for a bit of fun. Let's just go Nid Rold and Catherine. Let's just go Nid Rold and Catherine. Let's have a little look. We're going to leave it on auto. We're not going to predetermine this in any way. There's no smart casting. Look at that damage from his final skill there. His final active skill. Massive. Literally just obliterated the enemies. Literally obliterated them. You see his counters going off here. So there's going to be bleeds on the enemy. And is he going to use his second active skill? No? Okay, use his final skill, just crushing through. Now let's have a little look at the boss here. And how much damage he can do. And I want to see... Oh, perfect time. Did you see all that damage? Did you see all that damage? Nid Rold on his own, just with Catherine here. It's wonderful. It really is wonderful. Okay, now I know I said I was going to do that with. I want to show it with Hoff because it's wonderful to see. It's really, really, really nice to see. I'm going to leave it on auto. I'm not going to select anyone for the extra turns on a kill. I could have done it to make it faster, but just to see these two working together is really, really nice. On. What are you waiting for? Right, okay. So we're on to the boss, and the boss should just get obliterated now. There we go. Look at this. That's... Oh my goodness. OMG. He was just gone. He was just gone. 13 million by Nid Rold. Wow. He was just gone. Okay, enough fun. Enough fun with campaign. I always love showing that. Just as... Oh, goodness me. Goodness me. Let's have a little look at the guild boss. Level 5 we're going to go into. We're going to go into level 5. Now, I want to use Hisaro, Milia, Nid Rold. We're taking out Luna. And we're going to throw in Slavel. I'm going to have to make a new team real quickly, I think. Okay, we're going to edit this one. Just... Can we edit it? Just need to throw in Melia and Nid Rold. I haven't tested this yet. Well, you can see I haven't tested it yet because I would be prepared, right? I would be prepared. This would all be done. And I wouldn't be doing this on a video. So Catherine stayed. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, this is fine. We can go straight into it. All right. We'll leave it on auto. We'll leave it on auto. And we'll see what happens. How much damage they can do against Guild Boss 5. $24 million already. This must hit 200 million. We do have Combat Vanguard or on Slaval here. You know, that really helps with the total damage dealt. God, that dot damage is insane. Bleed 10 stacked with 5 health burns. That's just, you know, just seeing those numbers. Yeah. 10 layers. I tried to slow it down in time then. We'll get the next one at 10. Be interesting to see how the damage compares here between Nid Rold, Hisaro, and Melia. That will be interesting to see the damage compared between them. Missed it again. It's got ages yet. Okay, we should see the numbers come up now, unless Hisaro's going. Oof. So many white there. So many. Oh my god. Are we going to hit 200 million? You know, we still need better gear. When he does that raining sword is just lethal. Wow, we are at already. Okay, there's still another turn yet. Okay, 220 million. Nid Rold 65. Hisaro 50. Melia 78. And Slaval a nice niche 23 million. Yeah, well, Melia is very well geared, so for him to be up at 65 and 50 that's very nice. Very nice. And she is E5, he's E3. Take that into consideration as well. Tower of Mark, he is... Wait, what? What faction is he? What mark is he again? Is it blue? It's not blue. It's Force. Okay, he's Force mark. You could probably use him in Tower of Mark Force. Be interesting to see someone use that. Dwarven Ruins. What about a Rum team? Can he be used in, say, Rum? Let's take out Hizonia and throw in Nid Rold into this team here. Let's auto it. Not auto it. We're going to have to... We're going to have to do it normally. We won't go for the counter attack. Not on this wave, anyway. I mean, he's taking them down very low there. And then it's will wipe them out anyway. That's first active skill. I'm sure you could set up a smart casting with Nid Rold. I'm just interested to see if he can do the boss. If we can do the boss with this. I was hoping his basic was going to take out Walter there, but it didn't. It's fine. It's fine. And I think Bleeds would finish off off this, but I need to activate consolidation just so my counter's up in a moment. Let's do basics here. And we're going to save our second ability as well. We can just clear up with these arrows, the mark from Hoth. Okay, so I don't think we'll use our... Yes, we will. No, we won't. No, we're gonna use it straight away. Okay, whatever. It may get debuffed. It may get debuffed, but it is what it is. No stun there. Okay. Now I could go for a second skill here just to see what damage we can do to Naskar, but we're gonna go for his main skill and hope it hits on him enough. It didn't. It didn't. But you know, like it's just obliterated that enemy there. We can throw it onto auto now. And see how fast we can kill the boss. It may take a little while. I'm unsure how much damage can be done here. Hoth is activating him though, with, you know, tenacity down, effect resistance down, that kind of thing. So we'll see what damage is done. I mean, 272 each time on that. Yeah, I mean, it's hitting nice. You know, if you don't have a health burn team, you know, Nid Rold can definitely replace that. I mean, if you was to pair Nid Rold and Natalie being a bit faster so the AoE bleeds are on the enemy first, you know, I'm kind of impressed by that. 38 million by Nid Rold there. You know, that's pretty formidable. Okay, PvE's done, and this video is getting very long. What about PvP? How does he, you know, how good is he in PvP? Well, let's have a little look. Let's try and find someone here that hasn't got a Santa E3. It's going to cause us problems. Kenpachi, yeah. Okay, we'll go for this one. We'll take out Lucifer. We'll keep Hoth in, and we'll throw in Nid Rold. This should be okay. This should be okay. We'll see what kind of damage we can do in arena with Nid Rold. Do we debuff yet? Slow them down, shall we? Okay. Now, I think we don't need to use this final skill. We can use a second skill, and it should do enough damage to at least take down this Megan. Wow, one swipe killed Megan. Second strike. Okay, and there's his extra turn from using Hoth. Okay. What about this team here? Naka. Nasty team for sure. Yeah, we're dead. And that's, you know, that's how that goes. That's how the cookie crumbles. We dead. Okay, what about... I don't know if we're going to have enough speed for this. Because I don't think our Catherine even... I think this Poseidon was super fast, wasn't he? Wow, he is so fast. 2449. Okay. Yeah, okay, so he was going over my Catherine. Alright, well, we get to have a chance here with Nid Rold to see how much kind of damage he can do, and he's got no like real buffs here. We'll go for his second skill here over his final skill, just to see the kind of damage we can do against full health enemies. And you got frozen, you son of a gun. I mean, it was half health on Lucifer. Oh, I think this is a lost cause. Yeah. Who's this going to hit onto? Oh, wow! Oh my goodness! My goodness! It's not a lost cause. Okay, so we should go into battle with Nid Rold and use his final skill just to destroy the health? Jesus. Like, that was crazy. That was so much damage from it. We need to just quickly do that one more time here. We're going to use that instantly. Okay, this should be nasty. Oh, it wasn't enough to slow him down enough. Okay, let's boost up Nid Rold's attack. And with the shield, we're going to use his final skill. Oh. Gross. I know he's dead, but it was a fun test there. I don't know if there's enough damage here to kill a Catherine. Oh, it's only an E1 Catherine, so maybe there should be. Yeah. Come on, hurry up. Okay. Alright, well, I mean, you know, Nid Rold really showing some kind of power. What about... Okay, Tornado. You're coming into a video. Stand to E5, Austin E1. I feel like we may need Luna here. That's the thing, in case Nid Rold goes down. Whatever. Whatever. We'll try him. High resistance Catherine. Do we hold for the next turn? No, we'll speed down this Catherine. Oh, we won't speed down this Catherine. And we're frozen. Yeah, GG. GG. No, this should just... He should just obliterate us here with his Lucifer in a moment. Just wreck minus seal. Okay, well, we're not looking at that anyway. We didn't get a turn on it. I think we're fast enough to... I don't... As long as we freeze this Ascindo, we'll be fine. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah. How fast is his Santa? 242. Okay, that's pretty fast. That's pretty fast. We're going to take away Elena a moment. Resisting. And we're going to slow his Santa down. Now we've got a turn here with Nid Rold just to see what he can do. Oh, it did do quite a bit. Not enough. Not enough. Did it get rid of any apples? Did it get rid of Lucifer's apple? I think it did. Okay, I mean, it's a loss now. But that was, you know, it's impressive to see. And, you know, I wanted to show Nid Rold in a bit of more of a limelight, just so you can see him against the hardest teams as well. You know, it's important to see that. So, yeah, I'm going to leave him at that. And, you know, pre-Santa, he was deadly in PvP. You know, I'm sure there's a team you can build that's gonna really make him deadly still. We'll see. And also, I will check about the direct damage or damage out with Nid Rold. I feel like that's a really important thing. But I need to stop this video because it's going to be like 40 minutes long. Otherwise, it may even be there already. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. Have a great New Year's.